Welcome to Piano Time with Michael. There is no way to know what the screen is going to look like, what the colors are going to look like, because it's all random and you can't even see the piano. But happy Valentine's Day to all of you people out there in TikTok land. We're going to do piano today, and we're going to talk about crystals because this is where all the piano power comes from. It's the crystals. I want to make a couple things clear, because the fact of the matter is there's a lot of misconceptions out there about piano and about how difficult piano is and about what has to happen in order for you to play the piano, because there's so much misinformation, fake news. There's a lot of I need to set the record straight, because when there's miseducation and misinformation, then people get the wrong idea and then everybody suffers because there's all this misinformation. Nobody knows the truth. And it's just like you got these people running around like they've got their heads cut off and they don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to set the record straight, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to set the record straight, and I'm here to tell you what is right and what's wrong. And there are certain things that just are wrong. Okay? Piano is not hard if you do it right. If you do it wrong, then it's very, very hard. So all these people out there that are saying that piano is really easy, they're wrong. All the people that are saying piano is really hard, you can't do it, they're wrong too, okay? It all has to do with whether you're doing it the right way or the wrong way. Now, am I claiming that I always know what the right way is, that I'm always doing it the right way? No, of course not. I'm a human being, just like the rest of you, just like anybody else. Why would I be exempt from all of this? Why would I be the exception, the one true piano god who is just ruling from on high and just is beyond reproach and beyond, and it's bizarre, that's absurd, it's not possible. There's nobody like that, okay? And you gotta understand, I'm just Michael Corman. That's all I am, okay? I'm just like one person, and I don't even know anything. I haven't even been playing the piano my whole life, okay? So to look at me and to say that I'm an example, well, to look at any of my flaws or faults and to say this is proof that I don't know what you want to, would want to use it to prove, to somehow, I mean, I don't care, because I know what works and what doesn't for me. And I think I'm right, and I think I'm right, when I judge other people, I'm right too. So, but that's the truth of it for everybody, because we all have our opinions, and we're all entitled to our opinions, because that's what it is. Your opinions come from your life experiences, and when you have those experiences, then your opinions happen naturally, automatically. You can't stop it from happening. You can't have an experience and then not form an opinion. The opinion is going to happen. It's an echo of the experience. It's just a reflection. You have the experience, and then there's an opinion. You can't change your opinions at will. You can't be like, well, I'm going to change my opinion because I don't like this opinion, because all my friends have a different opinion, so I want to have the same opinion they do. You can pretend you do. You can act the way your friends are acting. You can say the same things they're saying, but that doesn't mean you really believe it. It doesn't mean you're really behind closed doors, that you are actually behaving in a way that is consistent and congruent with the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay, so you want to aim for that congruence. You want to aim for that consistency, so that you're at least walking the walk that you're talking, walking the talk. Why not? Why do it any other way? Okay, so I'm gonna play. We're getting some comments in here, and the phone is like all the way over here, and I'm all the way over here, and the phone is like this big when it's that far away, so I can't read it unless I lean all the way over here. So I don't know. I'm not really going to take requests tonight, okay? That's not the point of this. The point of this is that I'm just going to kind of ramble on and on, but I'm going to play the piano too, and I don't even know what I'm going to play. I didn't plan this out. I have here, this is Mendelssohn, okay? You can't see it because it's reflected. This is the backwards universe, the backwards world over here. It's called Songs Without Words, and this is by Mendelssohn. Is a composer from the 1800s. It's a long time ago, and this music is archaic, obsolete music, but it's wonderful. I mean, if you like this kind of thing, why not? I don't have any problem with it. That's why I'm playing it. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna play a little bit, and I just want to talk, and I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna talk after I play a little bit, and we'll see where we go with this. I hope you enjoy this. I hope, and I'm not going to apologize for any mistakes, for any imperfections, because that's not the point. The point is just to make music and just to experience it in the moment as it happens. And it's transient, imperfect, just fluxational form that comes and goes, arises and passes as a wave through the fabric of reality. All the power comes from the crystals. Don't forget that. The power comes from the crystals. What do you have these? What is going on here? Get 100 birds, man. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? The crystal that I keep on the piano. This is where all the piano power comes from. Is this the truth that I'm telling you? Is this a lie? I don't know. This is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about crystals. Like, do I look like a crystal person? Do I look like an expert on, do I look like a gemologist? I'm not. I don't know what this is, but I do know that this is where the power comes from. And I do know that when I hold this up in front of the camera, I do know that I get more viewers on this live stream. I notice that that number goes up. So I think that if I use more props, it could be beneficial. So I hope you're enjoying this, because I think a lot of you came here for this, it seems, just looking at the number, and the number's now going down a little bit. I don't know. Who knows how these things work? Just went up. It's a force of nature. Everything is nature. You know, what is not nature? You know, we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to talk about nature, and because you can't avoid talking about nature, because everything is nature. So what is this, Michael? Is this just abstract philosophy that you're doing? Absolutely not. I don't believe in abstract philosophy. I believe in practical philosophy, because philosophy is the love of wisdom. And wisdom is just the natural byproduct of experience. It's what happens when you're just kind of living your life and doing your thing. This wisdom occurs automatically. You can't control it. You can't stop yourself from generating wisdom, from developing that. It's going to happen automatically. That's what it is to have a nervous system that is learning from its environment. Okay? Because everything that you are is the product of everything that you've experienced in the past. Now, what does this have to do with piano? See, the thing is that people, when they're playing the piano, I hear a lot about this kind of thing. It's like, well, I can't play the piano. Piano's too hard because you have to do two different things in your two different hands. You got your left hand, your right hand. You have to. It's like you're playing two different songs at the same time. How do you do that? You're going to have one hand that's going to do something. It's going to start to imitate what the other hand is doing. But see, this is not right. If you're looking at it that way, if you're doing, like, why would you think that you can do two different things in each of your hands? Do you think that you can, like, when you're going about your day, when you're like, if you're, let's say you're walking up the stairs, do you think that you can walk up the stairs and walk down the stairs at the same time? Of course not. You can only walk in one direction at a time, because if you're trying to walk in two different directions, then you're going to trip and fall. Your body is just going to, it's just going to just like, you can't do it because you can't, how? You're going to explode if you try. You're just going to like rip in half. You can't do that, of course, because the forces of physics are keeping the matter in your body together. You don't have the ability to tear it apart just through some act of will that you're just going to say, oh, I'm just going to disintegrate right now. You can't do that. Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck trying. But this is what people try to do when they play the piano. This is what they do when they imagine themselves playing the piano. If they've never tried playing the piano, they're going to be like, well, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to take myself in two different directions. So it's just not true. It's just not true. And if you think that that's what the way it's going to be, then it's no surprise that you're getting tied in knots mentally and physically and thinking that this is impossible. Okay. Now, does that mean it's easy? Of course. Let me hold up the crystal again and see if we can get some more people in here. Does that mean that this is easy? Does that mean that you can just like, well, all I have to do is just have to take a couple piano lessons with Michael, and then suddenly everything is going to be peachy? No, of course not, because the fact, even if you did exactly as I told you to do, most of you, look at this crystal. Look at this beautiful crystal here for Valentine's Day. This is the true wisdom of piano, the piano consciousness. It all comes from here. It's this quartz crystal, which you can't even see because it's reflecting all the light. That is the light, the holy light of piano is just being reflected right back to you. That's how powerful this thing is. It's just like, psh, psh. But what was I even saying? It's something to do with crystals, because the crystals just mesmerized me at this point. I don't even know where I was. It's something to do with I don't know. Yeah, you can't just learn. I'm not. Yeah, right. Here's what it is. You know, the truth of the matter is that you think that you're just going to just do what I say, and you just be like, oh yeah, Michael, tell me what to do, and I'll play the piano. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to be worthy. You have to actually be willing to put in. What am I in? Am I in train cult? I don't know what that is. The A train cult. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? I'm not. I'm just speaking the truth right now. I'm speaking the truth as it comes to me through revelation. It's just I'm just beaming it in and then projecting it out to you. Most of you are not worthy. Okay, you have to like prove your worth, prove your worthiness. You have to prove your ability. You have to just like work at it. Like just put a little bit of effort into it. You know, just kind of like follow instructions, just kind of like just stop being such a know-it-all and just do, you know, which is I'm not saying that with any condescension in my voice. I'm just saying you have to just have a beginner's mind, as they say. Okay. So there's this, it's from Zen, this saying that in the beginner's mind, there are many options, but in the experts, there are few. In the beginner's mind, there are many options, but in the experts, there are few. Many possibilities. But the idea is that when you're a beginner, when you don't have any experiences, you don't know. Anything could happen. So you got to be a beginner. You have to, I'm going to have some of my 0-calorie cream soda. Delicious. And I hope that I'm going to play some more stuff on the piano here. Okay. Now, let me just see if I can get the camera lined up, because there's like a lot of stuff. You got my body and you got the piano, and everything has to appear. It has to all go out in a neat little package out to TikTok land, so you can all consume it on your mobile devices. without any interruption, without any I don't know. You fill in the blanks. What do I know? I'm just like, do I have any power? Do I have any authority? Do you think that I am somehow, just because I'm the one in front of the camera, you think that that means that I'm the one worth listening to? I'm not the one worth listening to. See, I didn't do anything to deserve this. All I did was just set it up, and I just made the decision to do it. Does that make me worth it? It's like, I've just elected myself to be our leader for this evening. Does that mean that I'm actually worthy of being the leader? I don't think so. I think it's just that I don't know. I'm just the leader because no one else is doing it. I don't see anyone else doing this. I want to play something. I just want to play something. I don't know what I want to play. There was one that I wanted to play, but I can't find it. I don't even know. I played it a couple of years ago. It's kind of hard to read, but I want to play something that's going to sound good because this isn't. I want this. I want you to enjoy the music. You know, I don't want it to just be a typical thing where I'm just kind of like playing it and it's just like just trying to prove a point or something. Let's play something else. How about that? Oh yeah, let's do this. We're gonna play Bach chorales. Okay. So this is like really tiny and it's like far away and there's really kind of bad lighting in here. So what have we got? Just do Rushy. I'm not gonna do Rushy. I have several videos on that. Like, let's do this. This isn't even staying open. Hold on. We're having some technical difficulties here. I need like somebody to entertain the crowd while I'm sorting that out. This is just, it's simply not staying open because the book is bent. There we go. Thank you all for being here this evening. This is Piano Time with Michael. This is a special piano time with Michael for Valentine's Day 2023. I hope that you're all enjoying this. I hope that I have a goal for this evening of 10 roses. And I really want to meet that goal. I really hope we can meet it because that would mean a lot to me. It would be a special Valentine's Day. It would be a Valentine's Day miracle. Yeah, you're sick. You want to relax, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna play. I hope it can be relaxing. I hope it can be. I don't know. I just want to play a little bit here and just kind of enjoy these chords. This is the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. We have some haters in the comments. Uh-oh, it looks like there's a Bach fan. He even has it right in his name. Bach is rolling in his grave right now. Stay in your lane. Stay in my lane. Play some Rush E or Dr. Dre. Yup. Well, the thing is that music is, music is what it is, okay? Let's get the crystal back in, because what you got to understand about Bach is that Bach is the holiest of music, because Bach was inspired by divine revelation, much the same way that I am inspired by divine revelation as I play this for you and as I speak to you. So I want to point out that the crystal is where most of the power comes from. I'm just doing this to see if I can get more people in here, because it seemed that worked one time. This is Piano Time with Michael. This is Tuesday, February, whatever, Valentine's Day of 2023. We're talking about, I want to talk about how the one true way of playing piano, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and there's a lot of people saying that piano is easy. There's a lot of people saying that piano is hard, and they're all wrong, because the thing is that you get what you put in. So it's cause and effect. You do a thing and you get a result. It's very simple. It's like I pick up the crystal, and what happens? The crystal comes up into the air. If I let go of the crystal, it falls. I'm not going to do that, because then we'd have other effects that would occur as a result of this cause of smashing the crystal onto the floor. This would be a disaster. It's a disastrous effect that comes from just a simple. So you love piano history. We got some comments here. Darwin got taken. I wonder what that means. What does that name mean? We are piano history. I can tell you about. I'm not the one to ask about history, because I don't really care about history. To me, it's just like we're in the present right now. The past is the past. The future has yet to come, and the present is where we are right now. So the funny thing is that the past is constructed in the present anyway. That's not immediately obvious. You have to really pay attention to see that. So I'm not going to try to convince you of that. I'm just going to invite you to take a look at it and see for yourself that you invented history right now. You know, who is this guy Bach? Who is this thing that we call a piano? Why does that even exist? Where'd you even get that idea? You know, it's like it's a memory. It's something that you're creating right now. It doesn't even exist until I open my eyes, and then there it is. What? I wish I could get the whole piano and my whole face in the picture. I have no idea how to do that. I can move it all the way back here, but then I can't read anything. I can't read the music either because it's so tiny. You see how small this is? Look at this. Can you see? I've never seen music that's printed as small as this. Let's play. I need more music that I can just play. You know, stuff that's just like, it's fun to play. What about Scott Joplin? I wish I were a girl, because like then I could just like show off my body and I'd just get everybody wanting to watch. That would be fun. I say that on this side of the fence. I don't know what it really would be like. It might be. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here for piano time with Michael. I need to have something that's visually appealing. You know, I think that's a little bit of a problem with this stream. Like, it has to be appealing visually. You know, you have to look at it and say, wow, I want to stare at this forever. So it's like, I don't have, like, what do I do? Like, I can't, like, I can kind of unbutton my shirt a little bit. Like, maybe that would kind of make it, like, what is this guy doing? I don't know if that's really going to help. I don't know. Might just make it goofy. But I like to do stuff like that because, you know, piano can get a little too serious sometimes. It's like, it's all just all these black and white symbols, black and white keys on the piano. And I don't know. I don't know why it has to be so serious. Oh, I know why it has to be so serious, because it's actually a very serious business. Because if you're not doing it right, you're doing it wrong, right? Is that the truth of it? A lot of this stuff is kind of hard to play. And I don't know. Oh yeah, we got some likes here. We got 1,500 likes. That's pretty impressive. Thank you, everybody, for liking. Share it too. You know, I think that's the thing, that you share it. I don't know how this works. I don't really watch lives on TikTok. I never did that, so I don't know what the options are. There's like all this stuff on the screen. So that would be awesome if you could share it. I think that's like, Thanks for everybody for joining me for Piano Time with Michael. This has been a special Valentine's Day edition of Piano Time with Michael. I want to somehow find a way to. I need suggestions for this. I should probably watch it. I need one of those lights that changes colors. You know, I got to think of ways to do this. Something to make this entertaining, because I think it's not like, I don't know. I need to do something goofy. It's not goofiness I'm after. It's profundity. I want people to tune in to say, wow, this is exactly the place I need to be. Because why? Who knows? Thank you for joining me. I'm glad all of you are enjoying this music and that you have decided to spend a few minutes with me this evening. Let me play one more. What if I just played all of these every night? I'd probably get good at them. It's been years since I played these. I don't think I played all of them. This is, you're seeing history in the making here, because this could be the beginning of something really good. You know, what if I did the same thing every night? See, eventually I'd get to like a really high level, and then people would be like, you gotta see Michael it's like he does this every night and he's just getting better and better and better. And just, when I started watching him, he was like here, and now he's just off the charts. And then other people are going to say, well, when I started watching him, he was off the charts, and now he's just like, he's so far above the charts that he's just... Sorry about that. I dropped the microphone. The microphone just went off the charts. This is like, you got to understand, this is not a real professional operation we're running over here. This is literally just one guy with an enormous amount of clutter in his apartment. Can I play River Flows in You? I don't know. I think I don't have the music printed out here, but it's it's I don't know it. This is it. I gotta play this because this people are gonna love this, right? This is the kind of music I have to play. I'll do that. I think we're gonna call it a night. I think we're gonna wrap this up for today. For today's Valentine's Day special edition, our special, very special edition of Piano Time with Michael. I hope all of you out there in TikTok land, are having a wonderful Valentine's Day, wherever it is that you are on the physical globe. We are connected through the power of music, through the power of the crystal. This is goofy. I'm just being goofy. But maybe goofiness is needed at times because piano is dead serious business. Because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I'm here to correct that. I actually want to give you the ability to look at people who are asserting misinformation, incorrect information, with utmost confidence. They're doing this. And I want you to be able to look at them and say, you're wrong, because Michael told me the truth. And I don't want it to be because I told you the truth, because I have some authority that I'm giving to you, that I'm the voice of... I'm not the voice of anything. I'm just a guy on your phone just talking to you. This isn't anything. Like, don't trust me. You got to see for yourself. You got to look for yourself and understand the truth. You have to experience it for yourself. But I can point you in the right direction, okay? And I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm not going to make any... I'm not going to have any... There's not going to be no disclaimers about this. There's going to be I'm not going to say, well, this is just my personal opinion. It's not my personal opinion. This is the law of the universe. And I'm here as the messenger to deliver it to you. I'm exaggerating this. You understand that, right? Some of you may understand that. And some of you are like, yes, Michael, please let me join your cult. I have such a need for belonging. I have no identity of my own. I need something to latch on to. And you're going to look to me for that. And that's going to freak me out, because I don't want that responsibility. I'm not here to be your leader. I'm not here to be I'm not here to be your spokesman or I'm not here to be your father figure, because I don't have that. I can barely take care of myself. I can't take care of all of you. So just chew on that for a little bit. Just mull it over. And then you decide for yourself. You be the judge. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. I think I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to do this every day until I forget about it, until the next shiny object comes along. But you can please follow me on Instagram. I want Instagram followers, because Instagram is my home. I can't live on TikTok. The direct message feature on TikTok sucks. So I can't have conversations on TikTok. I think you all understand that. We can have conversations on Instagram. So follow me there. It's the same username, no.michael.here. You can find the link. It's in my TikTok bio. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for liking this, because we have a lot of likes, 3,900 likes. That's excellent. And happy Valentine's Day. Good night.